bred and raised in the Presbyterian Church in Indianapolis, and it was a large church. We had 1,200 members. It was on the outskirts of what is now the inner city. It's not, it wasn't really inner city, that it was close, but it wasn't inner city, but we did a lot with youth in the city. I was just always involved. It was the place where I wanted to be. Wednesday night dinners, I'll never forget, from the time I was like 4 years old, running around the church. Had some really, really close friends from there. Church was always important. And growing up, I did other things, and it was people. It was the people in my life that really kept me in the church and kept me grounded in my faith. Friends, Sunday school teachers, very important. I had a really good friend who had muscular dystrophy, and we grew up together, and he died when he was 16. We were 16, and when I was there, I spent some time every week with him. So that would help me to stay grounded in my faith. And of course, I was a competitive swimmer, so I got involved in going away every weekend and not being able to go to church because we had swimming meets every weekend. And so what I would do would go off with all the Catholics to church, so I experienced that and wondered what that was all about. But they let me go, and they let me come with them. Our coach was Catholic, so that's where we were going if we went. And so I went there, and I had a good friend that was a Christian Scientist. I'd go with her to church. I was a member of Young Life. So I was just pretty much grounded in the faith, and church was the center of my life, pretty much through high school anyway. Where am I caught up yet? No. Okay. I went off to college, and I went off to college, and it was a whole different experience because I lived my life in a 7-foot lane, swimming with my face in the water. And I thought, oh my gosh, what do I do now? I'm at Purdue, and you get 7 calls a day for dates, and I just, I was having a great time. And did not make my grades the first year, so my mother brought me home, made me go to the Indianapolis campus for a semester. And then she said, now why don't you go down to Indiana? So I went down to Indiana University. And graduated from there, and then then I went to Centenary College in New Jersey, where I met Phil. But I was married, and we moved all over. Every 18 months we got moved. And the first shaky part of my faith, I think, was, when my ex came home and said, I love you, I love the kids, but the job's number one. And I'm going to be gone for 2 months here and 2 months there and overseas. And I said, I can't do that. I can't live that way. Kids need you. So we divorced. But then I met Phil. It's different. Being married it was really different being married first to an oil exec and then to a minister. I mean, the dichotomy was so great.
I'm just oily.
Slippery guy.